Hi there. Today we continue to learn how to attack uncastled king, and we will see how Kasparov and Alexin could punish their opponents if they break chess principles. Okay, let's choose few games. Okay, come back from the beginning. Garry Kasparov plays white, e4, c5, knight f3, knight f6, knight c3, both develop pieces, e6, d4, attack the center, c takes d, knight takes d4, Sicilian defense, bishop b4, pinned variation. So black pins the knight and king and attack e4 pawn. What to do in this position? How do you think what did Kasparov when someone attacked him? Yeah, he attacks himself. e5 and attack knight. Knight d5, put more pressure on the pinned piece. Bishop d2. Here Kasparov decided to defend his knight. Knight c3, b takes c, bishop f8, and that is already 8th move and all the black pieces on back rank. That is very bad position for the black. But another move is not much better, like an example if black plays bishop e7, here is queen g4. On g4 queen has a very good position because it cannot be attacked by opponent's pieces, and an example with castle, here will be bishop h6 with pin, and now to defend against queen g7 only move g6 and sacrifice white can win material. Okay, so because of that black decided to put bishop on f8, but that's not much better because now white lead in development. Bishop d3, develop the bishop. d6, attack the center. Queen e2, protect e5 pawn and also bring queen to one line with the king. Knight d7, put more pressure on e5 pawn and develop knight, but this move already has weakness, so take a pause please and calculate the winning move for the white. Okay, I hope you all could find knight takes e6. And now if f takes e6, queen h5, and if g6, bishop g6, h takes g, queen g6, king e7 and bishop g5, and white will win a lot of material, and soon they will checkmate. So because of that, black decided to move queen out, queen b6, and now take again pause and find the winning move for the amazing winning move for Garry Kasparov. So you have an amazing chance to play as Garry Kasparov, so take a pause and find how did he play. Okay, cool. I hope you could find knight c7. And now after queen c7, how will play white? And they just simply take cd, discover rate attack, and they will win queen. Just 13 moves and Garry Kasparov could win the game. And that's because white in this position they broke all the chess principles. They do not find in the center. White control the center and they have advanced pawn in e5. they pieces much more active, and black pieces are on the back rank. So if you will play like this for the white, for the black you probably will lose game in 13 moves. Okay. Another amazing game from Alexin. Also very quick game, how to punish opponent's mistakes. So let's see. E4, attack the center. E5, also attack the center, prepare development. Knight C3, play it. Alexin, develop the knight, control the center. Knight F6, also put knight on the good position. Bishop C4, attack the center and attacked F7 square, a7 pawn. Bishop B4, put more pressure on the knight and E4 pawn. F4 played Alexin, and the idea is to get control over the center and also open F5 for the rook. Bishop C3, black decided to win pawn. D takes C, but now white black square bishop also became inactive. Knight E4, and you can take a pause and find a tactic for the which played Alexander Alexin. And he played bishop F7 with the idea of double attack. King F7, Queen D5, check. Now king and knight is under attack. King E8, Queen E4, and king goes one line with the queen. That is very bad for the black. Knight C6, takes pawn back. Fe, Queen E7, attack E5 square and develop the queen. Knight F3, protect the pawn. D6, attack the center and develop bishop. Bishop G5, develop bishop win the tempo and also attack squares close to the king. Queen E6. Yes, long castle. D takes C5, and how will we play here for the white? You can take a pause and find good move for the white. I hope you could find Knight E5. And now if black play an example Knight E5 move, white can play Rook D8 and they can win Rook H8, but maybe even better to play Rook F1, and black need to sacrifice all their material, but they will be checkmated anyhow. And in example with Queen if an example Queen E5, white has amazing choice between a Rook D8 right now and the Queen E5, Rook D8. Rook D8 is stronger because after King F7, Rook F1, if King E6, Queen C4, white can checkmate quicker. Okay. But fortunately opponent did not play all of that. He played H6, very bad move because he did not develop his pieces and move the pawns. That is also breaking of very important principles. Don't move pawns with big reason. And how was he punished? Can you find final combination from Alexander Alexin? Take a pause. Yes, right, Queen takes C6, amazing move. And now if an example B takes C6, Rook D8, checkmate. Amazing miniature from the Alexander Alexin, and a very good example to show how important development and how important to safetyness of the king, because in this position king could not castle, and in this game could not castle, and uncastled king is in big danger. Uncastled king can get checkmate like this. Okay, And one more game. Yeah, one more short game. Alexin played again. Let us see. e6 French defense. d4, d5, knight c3, bishop b4, bishop d3, bishop c3, b takes c, h6. So now you also can see white black gave up the bishop for the knight without any forcing them to do that. Bishop c3. It's not necessary to play bishop c3 right now. At least need to wait a3 and after that maybe take bishop c3. And that is already mistake, yes, and because simply black lose the tempo. And another big mistake, h6, don't move pawns without big reason. Here again all the pieces on back rank, and black move the pawn. It's very bad move. Bishop a3, an amazing move. When bishop control this diagonal, it's very hard to castle for the black. So now they still have idea like knight e7 and castle, but this bishop is preventing castle at least right now. Knight d7 is also a mistake. It's much better to knight e7 and try to castle. We need to put queen in one line, in one file with the king. D takes e, bishop takes e4, knight f6. Again, it's better to try to keep knight on e7 and to castle. Bishop d3, b6. Okay, in this position, please take a pause and find final winning combination for the white. Okay, hope all you could find. Queen takes e6, f take e, and bishop g6. And again, just 11 moves, and white even could checkmate uncastled king. So castling is very, very important. Okay. Okay, maybe I will find. Maybe I have one more game. Okay, let us see one more game with Alexin. e4, e5, knight f3, develop the knight, knight c6, also develop the knight, protect e5 pawn and control the center, c3, with idea attack the center with move d4, but Alexin immediately counterattack d5. Don't allow your opponent do what they want to do. And now after ed, queen takes d5, there are no more move knight c3 with attacking the queen. So in this position, queen on the square d5 will feel quite well. Queen a4. That is mistake because white moved their queen before development their minor pieces. Yes, queen cannot be really attacked on the square, well, maybe from bishop d7, but anyhow, that is a bad idea. White need to try to develop knights and bishops, their minor pieces, and castle. Knight f6, attack, put more pressure on e4 pawn and develop knight. Knight takes e5, so white use the pin, but Alexin don't care. Bishop d6 continue to develop pieces. Another principle is important, if you remember, don't take the pawns before you develop pieces. Yes, white could win the pawn, and probably they can win one more pawn, but all their pieces again on back rank and their king can castle. Bishop d6, knight e6, c6, b takes c6, e5. White decided to sacrifice one pawn back just to bring piece on e5, and and after that with tempo d4 attack the bishop. That's good idea actually. It's better than queen c6, queen c6, bishop d7, queen move to the side, an example, and here knight can move to e4 or d takes e, and it's almost the same position, but blacks get this pawn back with d takes c or knight takes e4, but in another variation after e5 white has a tempo, so e5 is a very good move for the white, because after that they can move d4 and win the tempo. Bishop e5, d4, and develop the bishop is very important and fight in the center. Bishop d6, queen c6. So remember, don't take the pawns without developing your pieces. It was better to try to develop this bishop and castle, like an example, bishop e2, and now black cannot stop castling with queen e7 because queen c6 and queen a8. Yeah, so they need to castle, and after that white also can castle, and this position is quite okay for the white. But white do mistake queen c6, they take pawns without developing their pieces, without castling. Bishop d7, attack the queen, queen e6, castle, prepare to attack e file, bishop e2, prepare castle and develop bishop, rook e8, yes, rook e8. After developing minor pieces, it's better to put rooks on the open and half open files. That's all right for the black. Knight d2. Knight d2 is also a mistake because it was better to castle. Yes, white need to try to run away. Rook b8. Rook b8 has an idea. Has a good idea for the black. Another idea was because after rook b8 white still can castle. Another idea was rook e6, and now after castle white cannot castle, because after castle there will be bishop h2, king h2 and rook a6, win the queen. So at least for one move more black stopped castle, and also they have idea with Alexin gun. What is Alexin gun? An example, after knight f1, queen e7, put a queen after the rook, bishop e3 and rook e8. That will be Alexin gun. Put all the heavy army on the one line together. If you don't know what is the Alexin gun, I have video with two Alexin guns with Alexin itself. Yes, okay. Another good idea for the black here, after an example rook e6, maybe if white plays knight f1, also amazing idea is queen e8. Because now black has threat, also put more pressure on it bishop, and also threatening bishop b5. An example, if white develop the bishop, there will be control. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that also was good idea. Another common move is queen e7 and put more pressure on bishop on e2 and don't allow to castle right now. Okay, but Alexin played rook b8. Maybe he also has idea after castle to move rook to b6 and somehow move rook to g6 or h6 from b6, like move somewhere minor pieces or sacrifice on h2 and bring rook to king side. That's also good. a4. So another threat is bishop b5 from the block. An example, if knight f1, bishop b5, and rook takes it2. So use pin, put more pressure on the pinned piece. So white decided to stop it with a4, but again they move pawn instead of moving pieces. Queen e7, put more pressure on e2, bishop, and after knight f1, so try to find winning move here for the black. Take a pause. Okay, bishop b5, I hope you could find it. Interference. So in this game, black are using simultaneously two tactics. They are using interference and they are using pin. They put more pressure on the pinned piece and they also use interference. Now after a takes b, there will be checkmate queen e2 because queen no more protecting e2 square and bishop. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you could enjoy and get more new ideas how to attack uncastled king and maybe more new tactics, and keep growing in chess. Bye bye.